Good morning. I hate putting any makeup on my face first thing in the morning, but today's a filming day, so. Hello, sunshine. I get a lot of people curious about what a daily routine looks like for us, what a typical day in the life is. Considering my family, we were all homeschooled, we live very rurally, and my parents and I work from home, we work online, and I realize I have not actually shown a glimpse of what daily life looks like when you live out here since probably my first ever vlog. And back then my daily life pretty much consisted of doing dishes, so. You could say a lot has changed since then. And today is the perfect day for it because I have a whole to-do list to make up of all of these errands I need to do. Today is a town day. Town days. They're a whole ordeal. We live 35 miles from the nearest grocery store, anything like that. Stoplight, gas station. Now it's time for my favorite part of my morning routine. It is time to make the long, treacherous walk to my parents' house. Every morning, the very first thing I do is cuddle the baby.
Good morning, baby.
You sleep good? You having a good morning, dude? Do you want to say good morning? Afterwards, it is time to make breakfast. Literally burnt my one piece of toast. It's still good. Then today I decided I was gonna take a little morning stroll around the property. Hi guys. This is mine. You are not supposed to be out. This is about to be my exercise for the morning. It's gonna be like a 95-degree day. It's a little too hot to be chasing the chicken around in my pajamas, so I'll send Eli out here. This is not proper attire for my day, and this is also not proper attire for a day that's gonna be 95 degrees. So, time to get dressed. 3, 2, 1. Whoa, where did I go? Where did I go? I don't know how I got over here. So it is time to get to work for the day. The weird thing about today is that the majority of what I'm working on is this. I'm filming today. I feel like that just broke the third wall. But I still have a little bit to do on my laptop, so I'm gonna write some scripts, I'm gonna call one of my agents, and I'm gonna send a whole ton of emails. So the inbox is crazy, we're gonna get to work. I got all of my emails sent for the day. I always have to make sure I get them all sent out relatively early because everyone I work with who works in this industry, completely different time zone. Nobody lives on this side of the country. Everyone is at least Texas time zone. They're in Dallas kind of cities. So we're trying to remotely work with people who live in all of these cities and they work closer together, and I'm here in Idaho. So sometimes I have to adjust my schedule a little bit to make sure it lines up. And back to work. So I got everything done that I am supposed to get done for now. Tonight, I'm definitely gonna have a lot more work ahead of me because it is gonna be time to start editing. Which is my favorite part. I'm currently working on trying to get my entire posting schedule and sponsorship schedule lined up for the rest of the calendar year, which surprisingly you have to do months in advance because it can take a while to kind of piece some of these sponsorship deals together. And I made sure to get done early enough today that there was still time to go run my little errands. That's right, today is a town day. My family has designated town days where we just work it into our schedule that we're gonna have to drive into our nearest town, which is 30 miles away, and run any errands that we have to run. So I need to go to the grocery store. I need to get our mail because we haven't done that in like 2 weeks because it's really inconvenient out here. And I'm gonna stop by at a friend's because it is her birthday. Okay, I wanna take a moment to do a fit check. I just wanted to show you guys my overalls. I also want to show you guys this new denim skirt I got. I also invested in stretchy jeans. These jeans literally feel like you're wearing sweatpants, but they look like denim. So these are my new favorite, and they're now my go-to traveling pants because if I'm sitting in a car for hours or if I'm on an airplane, I refuse to wear denim. It's not comfortable. This is a great alternative, so I look like I'm all put together and no one knows that they're stretchy pants. So both the skirt and the jeans are from Halara, who is actually sponsoring today's video, and I did an entire clothing haul, so I will link everything that I got in my haul in the description box below. Halara believes that clothing should support your movement and your comfort, not restrict it, so they created pieces to help you embrace life by being able to move freely throughout your day. Halara is extremely versatile, so they have something that everybody will love. I have a lot of pieces that are loungewear, like these ribbed pants. Everybody who has seen me wearing these has asked me where I got them. They have pieces you can dress up, pieces you can dress down, and so many sporty options. They have these little tennis dresses, which are definitely my personal favorite. True story, I had like 5 different people in my own personal circle who saw me talking about these overalls and now own like 3 different pairs of these. I also had a cashier at Safeway tell me that she saw me wear these and now she has a pair too. They're fantastic. They're my favorite things to wear of all time. I have them in 2 colors now. I have the green and I have the gray. I'm gonna get more. Halara offers so many color options in a wide range of sizes from extra small to 4X. Focuses on fabric technology, so their pieces are soft, durable, comfortable, stretchy. Nothing is see-through, all while delivering quality products at a super fair price, ensuring everyone can discover pieces that they love. So to shop Halara, use the link in the description box below and use coupon code NEVEA20 to get 20% off full price items, and let me know what your guys' favorite piece was. It turns out today is not just town day for me, it is town day for the entire family. So Mom is on her way to the store. She's trying to make it a quick trip, so it is my job to babysit Micah while she is gone. Kind of my favorite thing to do. You having fun? The whole house had to babysit and work together to keep Micah happy while Mom was at the grocery store. We discovered that he really likes football. Is Mom at the store? I'm sorry, did I take you away from the football? Sorry, I can bring you back down to the football. Would you like that? I don't think Micah has ever been up here in the apartment. Are you confused? Do you know where you are? No. Now it was time to go to the store. My car was really hot. "30 miles later, I made it to our small town post office. I checked our P.O. box, picked up all the mail from the front desk. Thank you. And then I had to pulse around the back of the building to get the rest of the pickup. After that, I stopped at my friend's house, and then it was time to go shopping. So because it's such a long trip to go grocery shopping, I try to do a lot of meal planning for lunches and dinners. I try to figure out everything I'm gonna need for the week or for 2 weeks even sometimes, and try to get all the ingredients. So we're gonna go around and try to find things to make pre-prepared dinners for this week. All right, we've got our groceries. It's time to get the cooler. Pardon the traffic noise, I am sitting in the middle of a grocery store parking lot. But before we get home, I have to transfer anything that needs to be cold into my little cooler bag. I actually have like 3 little mobile coolers in my car just for grocery shopping because it can take anywhere from 30 to 40 minutes to get home depending on traffic, or by traffic I mean deer. So anything I want to stay cold goes in the freezer. The things you have to do when you live 35 miles from the grocery store. If you're trying to buy ice cream or something, you literally better bring ice because it will melt all over your car. All right. Oh, it's so hot out. Okay. After making the drive home, I put all of my groceries away, got everything organized. Midday crash. My low energy levels are out of control. All my undiagnosed chronically ill people can relate. This is now my new favorite lunch. I have it like 3 times a week. It's a rice noodle pho. It's a secret recipe that I get from Safeway. I finally feel like I've fallen into a routine living up here. So I've got all my chores getting done every day. You know, the laundry's flowing, the dishes are going. I feel like I'm capable of being much more independent than I was even a year ago. You guys reminded me that the 1-year anniversary of being up here is coming up, which is crazy. I feel like I was just cleaning this place and moving all the furniture, and I cannot believe I have been up here for a year. Pretty crazy, a whole year out of the family home. The apartment has been so great because I have been learning how to be a little more self-reliant, a little more independent, get into the routine of doing all the chores and cleaning and things like that, so that when I actually do move out, I'll probably feel a little more prepared. It's been great. My family calls it the weaning pad for the kids, so you get the experience without having to completely move away from the family, and then once you do, you're a little more prepared, a little more ready. Moving out of here is gonna be really weird. I might have a little bit of practice now with kind of living in my own space and taking care of those responsibilities, but I know living on my own will be a completely different ballpark. I'm trying to save up as much money as possible right now so that I have a bit more options when I do eventually move out. So with all of this in mind, I should probably go back to trying to figure out my credit card and getting some credit. Since I turned 18, I've been trying to get a credit card. Yeah, they said that I don't exist when they looked me up at the bank, so we're gonna figure that out. For now, I am loving the apartment, I am loving being here, and we are getting better at being more independent. So I spent a little bit of time catching up on some chores, place all tidy, vacuum, do the dishes, try to make it look the best it could. Baby break.
Where are you going?
He literally just figured out how to roll over now. His new favorite trick is getting up on his knees and scooting backwards. So if you set him down over here, within 20 minutes, he'll be over there. Are you gonna be a quick crawler? And like that you laughed at him.
Go, Micah, go. Come on. Yeah.
What?
You went so far. Now it was time to take my siblings to their weekly Frisbee Friday game. It's where once a week they go meet up with some of their friends. And then we came home to have dinner with the fam. So this is the time of the evening where I retreat back into my apartment for the night. So I will usually turn on a movie or binge watch a TV show at night, kind of have my wind down time before going to bed. But today we got a lot of footage and I have a video to make and a deadline. There is definitely a few hours of footage that I need to go through, so I'm going to rough cut. I'm gonna put on a TV show and we're gonna do my last bit of work for the day. It is 11 p.m. Definitely got some of that footage taken care of. Tomorrow morning I'm gonna have to do a bit more editing, but for the night, I'm done. I'm tired. I think it's time to get ready for bed. So we had a pretty productive day today. I got my work done. I did all the chores I had planned for the day. Today was good. Today was a solid 8 out of 10 day. Again, we are coming up on the 1-year anniversary of moving into this apartment, and honestly, could not be more excited. I could not be more grateful for how this last year has gone living up here. The last couple years for me have been all about adulting, learning how to adult in the middle of nowhere, and the last year has gone pretty well, so couldn't be happier. Good night. I'm still scared of the dark. I need the emotional support, baby.